Sheldon, little bootleg ass studio.
Anyway, we moving right on along. Let's get up into this other story. Check this out right here. Let's slide on to Florida right quick. So a plastic surgeon, right? Plastic surgeon, he was charged with the death of his wife after she suffered a cardiac arrest during surgery that he was operating. Okay, he was operating on his own wife. He waited 20 minutes before he called 911. Damn. Let's get up into it, y'all. Hit that like button. Florida plastic surgeon charged in wife's death after leaving her in cardiac arrest on operating table. Oh yeah, we're gonna get at this one too. Hold up. How can I say this? How can I say this right here? Because this already, I got this on the list. We getting into this next, but I don't want to lose. Damn. I hope it don't refresh. I don't want to lose this video. I hope it don't refresh on me, man, because I ain't got no. Why can't I copy the link? Anyway, let's get into this right here. We'll come back to that. So up in Florida, right, a cosmetic surgeon was charged in his wife's death after she went into cardiac arrest on his operating table, and he allegedly waited 20 minutes to call 911. Police said, all right, now why did he wait 20 minutes before calling 911? If he is a licensed surgeon, was he supposed to be operating on his wife? Was he doing this shit under the table? I'm sure he was. He wasn't charging his wife. No. According to the Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office, 41-year-old Benjamin Brown was arrested for the death of his 33-year-old wife, Hillary Brown. In a press release, authorities said that they were called to Restore Plastic Surgery Clinic in Gulf Breeze, Florida on November 21st, 2023 for a medical emergency. So the name of his plastic surgery clinic is called Restore. Okay. All right. Authorities said that when they arrived at the cosmetic procedure clinic, right, they found Hillary Brown suffering from cardiac arrest. Damn. So look at her. He's been operating on it. He's been doing all of it. He worked on them lips, them cheekbones, that nose, them boobs, possibly that ass. Who knows what he was working on while she was on the operating table. Who's at fault here? Should they be holding him accountable if he's licensed? If this was done the correct way, what's going on? I guess they holding him accountable for not calling 911 within 20 minutes, simply because he had to been doing something wrong. Because if he was doing something right, he wouldn't have waited. So he had to been doing something wrong. She was put on life support and died just 1 week later on November 28th. In her obituary, Hillary was remembered for her kind and cheerful nature and as an organ donor to 5 recipients. Damn. You can give that motherfucker up that many times? How many organs can you give up? So she walking around that bitch, no organs. She was a loving and supportive mother, wife, daughter, sister, and friend, the obituary said. Her radiant attitude and infectious smile will be truly missed. On Friday, after an extensive investigation, authorities requested a warrant for the arrest of Benjamin Brown. After an extensive investigation, in conjunction with the District 1 Medical Examiner's Office and the State Attorney's Office, our detectives requested a warrant for the arrest of Dr. Benjamin Brown, the sheriff said. The 41-year-old turned himself in on Monday and he was arrested on second-degree felony homicide and manslaughter by culpable negligence, the sheriff's office said. Oh, shit, that's all. I guess that's the arrest warrant right, chum. Oh, this is the order of emergency restriction of license. So he was licensed. Goddamn. I don't know if we want to read all that. That's a lot. Let's see. Oh, that's 30 pages. Hell no. Y'all ain't got. I know y'all ain't got no. Y'all ain't got time for all that. I would have to read that on my own. Anyway, the Florida Department of Health in May 2024 issued an order of emergency restriction of Dr. Brown's license, which provided more information on his wife's death. The order said that Hillary was scheduled to undergo miniature muscle. What is that? Plication? I don't know what the hell they meant. Miniature muscle plication. The hell? They missing some words. They got to be a typo. Abdominal scar revision. I don't know what the fuck plication is. Let's see. Is that a real word? Shit, I guess it is. Plication. Checking me out. The more you know. So for those who slow like me, you just learned something today. Plication. Let's get up into it. The tightening of stressed or weakened bodily tissues or channels by folding the excess in tucks and suturing. Plication of the neck of the bladder. The tightening of stretched or weakened bodily tissue or channels by folding the excess in tucks. Oh, okay. So basically, that's kind of like a nip and tuck. Some of y'all knew that. Some of y'all like me didn't. All right. So prior to her medical procedures, Hillary created her own. What is it? Oh, IV bags and ingested a handful of multicolored pills, which included Valium, the medical board wrote. She also created her own tumescent. I don't know what that is. Anesthesia. We're gonna look that up too. Look, I'm one of them that look shit up. I don't give a damn what you guys say about me, man. Folk like to troll people for doing shit that you supposed to do. Like look shit up when you don't know what it is. You don't know what that is? No, bitch. That's why I looked it up. Goddamn. Anyway, let me see how this pronounced. Tumescent. Hey, I nailed it. Anyway, swollen or becoming swollen, especially as a response to sexual arousal. Okay, what does tumescent mean in surgery? It is a technique in which a dilute local anesthetic solution is injected into the subcutaneous tissue until it becomes firm and tense. The word tumescent means tumid, firm and swollen. Okay. All right. Anyway, she also created her own tumescent anesthesia and did not create any documentation of it, the board said. So all of this shit was not on file. All of this shit was done under the table, as I thought. So now we got a little bit more background of tumescent anesthesia. So she wasn't supposed to create her own shit, and it was supposed to be filed. She wasn't supposed to be out there making her own IV bags and ingesting a handful of multicolored pills, which included Valium. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure she was supposed to take something if she was going to do it the right way. Something maybe, something to knock her out. But this licensed doctor, he know better. Anyway, medical board said that this was unauthorized since Hillary was not licensed to perform procedures. All right, so during the procedures, Hillary told her husband that she saw orange and began experiencing muscle twitches, all symptoms of lidocaine toxicity, the board said. Damn. As her husband continued to perform cosmetic surgery, Hillary became unresponsive and began to have a seizure. The medical board said that when a patient experiences a seizure during a medical procedure, the minimum prevailing professional standard of care requires a physician to immediately initiate emergency transfer to a higher level of care, which he failed to do, I'm assuming. A medical assistant asked Dr. Brown if they could call 911, and Dr. Brown said, hell the fuck no. For what? The document states. He said, bitch, you a snitch. Get the fuck on. If I kill you. That's what he said. No, that ain't what he said. Anyway, over the next 10 to 20 minutes, a medical assistant asked Dr. Brown if they should call 911, and Dr. Brown said no. Or wait. The medical assistant was scared, and a new employee, so she did as Dr. Brown instructed. That's crazy. Do y'all think that she should be held accountable as well? Because I'm sure she knows that this is not proper. But like they say, she's subordinate. She's new. So, maybe just following orders. Instead of calling an ambulance, Dr. Brown allegedly shouted at the staff, asking, what medication did she take, you motherfuckers? What did she take? That's crazy. About 10 to 20 minutes after Hillary Brown suffered a seizure, Dr. Brown instructed an assistant to call 911, but his wife never regained consciousness. Damn. So sad. Now, who's at fault? What if she forced this on him? She looks like she has an addiction to plastic surgery. And I'm just playing the devil's advocate here. What if she forced this on him and made him do it? I mean, obviously she can't make him do it, but as a wife, you know how she put that thing on him, and he want peace in the household, so he does anything that she says to make her happy, and he wants her to be happy. So, yeah, this makes her happy. Filling herself up with injectables. The medical board said that Brown's medical care of his wife was careless and haphazard. Haphazard. Shit, never heard of that one either, but I understand it. Damn, what happened? This bitch jumping around. Okay, there we go. The level of disregard Dr. Brown paid to patient safety, even when the patient was his wife, indicates that Dr. Brown is unwilling or incapable of providing the appropriate level of care to his future patients, they said. Damn. Brown was booked into the Santa Rosa County Detention Facility on Monday and released on $50,000 bond the same day. God damn, for what? For that? For that? Damn, he might be getting off, y'all. He might get a good enough lawyer to get him up off of this shit. That's a low ass bond. I don't know. Marty Ellington, Hillary Brown's father, told the Pensacola News Journal that his daughter died because of one careless individual not holding his daughter accountable for continuing to go under the knife when she didn't need to. I'm almost positive it wasn't a life-threatening procedure that she needed to undergo. If it was, then hey, I digress. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure that's not the case. I'm almost quite positive, because just looking at her, it just looks like she loves to beautify herself, which is nothing wrong with that. But it begins to be a problem when you're addicted to doing these types of things. You know what I'm saying? It's not good for your body anyway to be putting all this stuff in it. Just my personal opinion. But do it make you happy? His ego and arrogance overshadowed the need for help, prolonging oxygen deprivation to her brain and ultimately causing her death, Ellington said. Ben Brown took the mother from my grandchildren, my only daughter, and our brightest star. All right. What y'all think about this story right there, man? That's some crazy shit. That's some crazy ass shit right there, man. Yeah, he deserves some type of punishment because he knows better for doing what he did. He didn't have to get his wife to push him into doing it if that was the case. He's a licensed profession. He knows the protocol of how they're supposed to go, and she should have went through the proper steps. But maybe they was trying to cut corners and save dollars and not do all of that. He wasn't charging her. He knows how to do these things, I'm guessing. But maybe he doesn't know how to do these things. Or maybe it was just those uh the medicine she took, the drugs she took that took her out. Who knows, man? Who knows? And if they do a autopsy and it reveals that the cause of her death is what she took, and it's revealed that she took it herself, unbeknownst to him, maybe he'll get a lighter sentence. Maybe he'll get a lighter sentence, but he's gonna get something. He's gonna get something. He's gonna get something. I can't see him not getting nothing. But $50,000 is kind of low. That's a low ass bun. Damn.